The war rages on. A Tampa attorney has just returned from an emotional trip to Israel. Mark Wright says he wanted to stand with the people of Israel by being there. Tonight, he is sharing his story with us. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joins us live from Tampa with the story, Jeff, and it is an emotional one.
Good evening, Jen. Well, these are the names and faces of people taken as hostages by Hamas at the beginning of the war with Israel. This week, attorney Mark Wright met with the families of some of these people.
Okay, I'm in Israel.
Mark Wright says he wanted to be in Israel to show his support. He's been there before, but right from the start, he knew this trip would be different, as the normally crowded airport wasn't.
Get to this big hallway, and it was empty. And then what you see on the right-hand side and the left-hand side are the faces of the 240 hostages.
While he was there, he delivered food to military bases.
We delivered 240 of those loaves of bread to an Israeli army base in the south.
He met with wounded Israeli soldiers at a hospital.
One soldier, I met him. He was in pretty critical condition, and I simply held his hand to my heart, and I told him that I'd come over to Israel just to be with him.
And he traveled close to the Gaza border.
This is the police station. It was demolished in the attack.
Where he saw a police station destroyed in the initial attack by Hamas.
We went to the police station where I believe 30 police officers were murdered by the Hamas terrorists.
During the trip, he also heard air raid sirens and had to take shelter as he could hear rockets overhead.
Everybody comes in. It's a big crowded room, maybe the size of the conference room. And then you hear the rockets from Gaza, and it makes this kind of shrieking sound. And then you hear boom, boom, the Iron Domes, and you can almost feel it in your chest.
Still, Wright says the trip was worth it.
Being there and standing with them, I made the right decision.
And Mark Wright says meeting with the families of some of these hostages is an experience he will never forget. Live in Tampa, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.